Imagine taking one of the baddest, meanest, most notorious cars of the 1980s and then turning the volume up so high that even the wildest muscle machines can't compete. That's exactly what just happened with this car, the world's most expensive Buick Grand National. But this isn't just another restored classic. No, this is something entirely different. This is a one-off masterpiece that blurs the line between muscle car, supercar, and rolling work of art. And folks, it's called the GNXS. Now let's rewind for a second. Back in 1987, the Buick Grand National was the outlaw of American streets. A blacked-out coupe with a turbocharged V6 that embarrassed V8 Camaros, Mustangs, and Corvettes without even breaking a sweat. But this new GNXS build, it takes that legend and launches it straight into the stratosphere. At the heart of the beast, you won't find the factory 3.8-liter V6 anymore. Forget that. The GNXS packs a 7.0-liter massed motorsports LS7 V8 boosted by not one, but two massive turbos from Nelson Racing. Power? Somewhere between 1,400 and 1,500 horsepower. Let that sink in. We're talking Bugatti-level numbers stuffed inside the body of a Buick coupe from the 1980s. And yes, it's all channeled through a built 4L80E transmission into a Gear FX 9-inch rear end ready to shred pavement like it was born yesterday. But that's just the start. The chassis? Completely transformed. A box steel frame with Detroit speed suspension front and rear. Baer Extreme Plus brakes the size of dinner plates with 6-piston calipers clamping down on 14-inch rotors. JRI shocks with a front lift system because yes, this car is not just about going fast, it's about doing it with total control. Even the wheels were custom designed and cut specifically for this car. Nothing was left untouched. Step inside and you're in a completely different world. Avant-garde design took the interior and rebuilt it into a modern luxury cockpit, using the finest materials while keeping the sinister vibe of the Grand National alive. It's not just leather and stitching. It's an environment that feels like a private jet fused with a street assassin. But here's where it gets even crazier. After years of handcrafted metalwork, precision tuning, and award-winning design, the GNXS was handed over to the crew at Bespoke Paint Protection. Their mission was to wrap the entire car in Legend Prime paint protection film with such obsessive precision that it became completely invisible. Every contour, every sharp line, every gap and seam, wrapped, tucked, and sealed by hand. It took days of stretching, heating, trimming, and chasing down even the tiniest bubble under UV light. The result? A car that doesn't just shine, it looks like it's been dipped in liquid black glass and now wears an invisible suit of armor against time itself. Think of it like putting a Rembrandt inside a bulletproof case. That's the level of care we're talking about. And the recognition? Oh, it's already there. This monster walked away with the 2025 Good Guys Street Machine of the Year award. That's right, among the best of the best custom builds in America, the GNXS came out on top. Now let's talk numbers. In 1987, Buick built just over 20,000 Grand Nationals. Of those, only 547 were upgraded into the legendary GNX, the ultimate outlaw coupe of the era. Today, clean Grand Nationals can fetch 6 figures, and GNX models can crack $250,000 without breaking a sweat. But this car, this GNXS, it's not chasing originality, it's redefining it. With the craftsmanship, the twin-turbo LS7 heart, the award pedigree, and now the invisible armor, this isn't just another Buick, it's in a whole new league, pushing towards 7 figures. Yes, 7. Because when you combine the legacy of America's baddest 80s muscle car with today's best engineering and craftsmanship, you don't just get a car, you get a legend reborn. The GNXS isn't just the world's most expensive Buick Grand National. It's a statement, a rolling work of art, a street assassin reborn as a timeless icon wrapped in invisible armor. And in the end, that's what makes this story so insane. The Grand National started life as a dark horse, a sleeper, a car that struck fear in its rivals by doing the impossible with a turbo V6. Decades later, it's come full circle, rebuilt, reborn, and reimagined as something the world has never seen before. The GNXS isn't just the most expensive Buick ever built. It's proof that legends never die. They just evolve into something even crazier. So the next time someone tells you muscle cars are dead or that the 80s were a forgettable era in performance, point them to this. The GNXS isn't just history, it's the future, hidden inside a body that's already immortal.